My name is Mrs. Becker. I am a gifted resource teacher for 3 schools. I work for Lakeside, Glenlee, and Cackley. I love reading nonfiction because I enjoy continuously learning new things. There are skills I practice to help me read and learn a lot of material in a short amount of time. Today, we will view nonfiction passages. We will identify topics and main ideas, important details, key words, and we will also note how quotations, photos, captions, and timelines enrich our understandings. We will also talk about retelling what we've learned by using the key words we jot down. Are you ready? Let's go! What is a topic? A topic is one word or a short phrase that describes the overall subject. I'm going to show you 4 pictures. I would like you to think of one word or a short phrase that covers all 4 pictures. If you thought of outer space or space exploration or astronauts, you are correct. Let's find the topic of this passage. I'm going to make the video big. I'm going to ask that you pause your video, read the passage, identify the topic, and push play when you are ready. Are you ready? Did you find the topic? Very good. If you decided that the topic was Katherine Johnson, you are correct. Look just how many times her name appears in the passage. Sometimes she's referred to by her full name, just her first name, all of her previous married names, and sometimes as she. Authors do not always repeat the same word over and over again. They will use synonyms. These are 4 different synonyms for space exploration. When you understand synonyms, you will learn new words as well as be able to identify topics. Once we have found the topic, we can find the main idea. The topic plus the main idea equal the main idea. Many ideas are expressed in sentences. Oftentimes, but not always, the main idea is the first sentence of a paragraph. Let's find the topic and the main idea of a passage. We're going to be reading another passage. I'm going to make it large. You're going to read it. Think about one word or a short phrase that describes the entire paragraph, and then determine the main idea. The main idea will tell you what's important about this topic. When you are ready, push pause, and then push play and come back. Ready? Did you find the topic? If you decided that the topic was space travel or its synonym, space exploration, you are correct. The main idea will tell you what is important about the space travel to know in this paragraph. The main idea in this case is found in the first paragraph, in the first sentence. In the 1960s, preparing for space travel was very challenging work. Everything else in this paragraph is a supporting detail that tells you What was challenging about it? What was so hard about it? Very good. Let's move on and examine a nonfiction book. Sometimes the topic and/or the main idea of the book is the title, and that is the case with this one, NASA mathematician Katherine Johnson. This is the story of a remarkable African-American woman who was a space research mathematician. Her calculations were responsible for putting the first man on the moon. She performed her job during a time of unfair segregation and was treated very unfairly, which makes her work even more remarkable. Reviewing the table of contents chapter headings will show you how the details of her life are organized. Brilliant Beginnings will show you the gifted characteristics she displayed at a very young age. In Star Student, expect to learn about her academic accomplishments. Life-changing chance? Now that sounds like a turning point. I promise to share that important detail with you shortly. Chapter 4, Leader Among Men. Katherine gained an enormous amount of respect for her expertise during a time when women and African Americans had a very unfair way of being treated in the workplace. Read more about that here. In Chapter 5, Woman on a Mission, you'll learn all about the mission that she was responsible for getting a man safely to and from the moon. I note that there's a timeline which will show me the events of her life in a sequential order by date. And last, I note a glossary so I can look up words that I am not sure about. Primary source photographs throughout the book, such as this one, provide unique details. Here, for example, you see her actual workplace. Including primary source photographs gives you a glimpse of what her life looked like. And always read the captions. There's a whole world of interesting detail in them. Subheadings, such as Girl with a Gift, further organize the details about her young life. Katherine Coleman Johnson counted everything. She solved problems that even her teachers did not understand. Do you see some bolded words? Why are they bolded? Is it a mistake? No, these are keywords. The keywords are important to the story. If I jot them down, it helps me remember what I've learned, and I can later use my list of keywords as a roadmap to retell the story to others. For example, here's the word mentor. I wonder why that word is important. Well, a mentor is somebody who encourages another to succeed. Katherine had many strong mentors in her teachers. Another bolded word I see is astronomy. Katherine Johnson loved studying outer space. Are you already starting to see a map beginning? Next, I notice a yellow box. In this box is a quote. I wonder why it's there. What does it add to the story? It says, math, it's just there. It has always been a part of whatever I was doing. You're either right or you're wrong. That's what I like about it. Hearing an interesting quote from a successful person such as her helps us understand her thinking. Life-changing chance. I promised you I would tell you what this turning point was. When Katherine Coleman graduated from college at age 18 with honors, she got married, had 3 children, and became a teacher. Later, an opportunity arose at NASA, and she took it. This changed her life and the lives of those around her because her calculations were critical to the success and safety of the first men on the moon. Here I see another bolded yellow box. I notice it's not a quote, and it's not even about Katherine Johnson. I wonder why it's there. Please press pause, read it, think about why it's there, and then push play. Did you read it? This short piece of historical information helps you understand the competitive and adventurous environment that Katherine worked in. The space race was on. We're going to continue to flip through the book to the end. Here you'll see the timeline, which includes important facts from her life, laid out in numerical order. Missing from this timeline is February 2020, when she died in Newport News, Virginia. The last thing I have for you are the key words and details that I jotted down from this story. By doing so, I can use these words as a roadmap for myself to help retell and share this story and information with others. I encourage you to go to epicbooks.com and read this story. When you do, write down the key words and try to retell the story to your family and friends. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.